Deep within the heart of Canada, enveloped by a canvas of towering pines and mirrored lakes, lies a haunting secret. This vast expanse of wilderness, with its serene beauty and untouched landscapes, holds more than just the whispers of the wind through the trees. It cradles a story so chilling, so enigmatic, that it has become a part of the very fabric of this land. The dense forests and tranquil lakes, often seen as symbols of peace and solitude, are now the silent witnesses to a mystery that has refused to fade with time. It's a place where the tranquility of nature clashes with the chilling echo of an unsolved murder. Here, the serene beauty of the landscape is marred by the dark shadows of a crime that has left an indelible mark on the community. The juxtaposition of the peaceful surroundings with the grim reality of the crime scene creates a haunting contrast that is hard to ignore. The forest, once a haven for those seeking solace, now stands as a silent testament to the horrors that unfolded within its depths. The air, though crisp and clean, seems to whisper tales of a mystery that refuses to rest, a puzzle that has baffled investigators and tormented the national conscience for years. Each gust of wind carries with it the echoes of unanswered questions and unresolved grief. The fog that rolls through the trees seems to cloak the forest in a shroud of secrecy, hiding the truth from those who seek it. The very atmosphere of this place is thick with the weight of the unknown, a constant reminder of the enigma that lies at its heart. This is the story of Canada's most haunting unsolved murder, a case as cold as the Canadian winter, yet as alive as the whispers of the wind through the pines. The chilling winds that sweep through the forest seem to carry with them the voices of the past, whispering the details of a crime that has never been fully understood. The snow-covered landscape, beautiful yet unforgiving, mirrors the cold, hard reality of the case. It is a story that has gripped the nation, a tale of mystery and intrigue that continues to captivate the imagination of all who hear it. This case, shrouded in mystery and soaked in the icy dread of the unknown, is not merely a tale confined to the dusty archives of criminal investigations. It is a living, breathing enigma that continues to haunt the minds of those who dare to delve into its depths. The old files and faded photographs tell a story of a time long past, yet the questions they raise are as fresh and urgent as ever. The investigators who once pored over these documents are now joined by a new generation, all seeking to uncover the truth that has eluded so many for so long. It's a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most serene landscapes. The beauty of the forest, with its towering pines and tranquil lakes, hides a darkness that is all too real. It is a place where the line between reality and nightmare blurs, where the peaceful facade conceals a lurking danger. The shadows that dance among the trees seem to hold secrets, waiting to be uncovered by those brave enough to seek them out. It speaks of a silence that screams, an absence that is a constant haunting presence. The stillness of the forest is deceptive, masking the turmoil that lies beneath. The absence of answers, the silence of the unsolved, creates a presence that is felt by all who enter this place. It is a silence that speaks volumes, a haunting reminder of the enigma that continues to captivate and confound. This is the story of a mystery that refuses to be forgotten, a tale that lingers in the air, as haunting and enigmatic as the wilderness itself. The story began on a day much like any other, the sun dappling the forest floor as nature went about its timeless rhythm. The forest, a sanctuary of life and serenity, was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. It was a place where the worries of the world seemed to melt away, replaced by the simple beauty of nature. But on this particular day, the forest held a dark secret, one that would soon come to light in the most horrifying way. But this tranquility was shattered, the silence ripped apart by a discovery that would send shockwaves through the community and beyond. The wildlife, usually so at ease, seemed to sense the disturbance, their movements erratic and fearful. The forest, once a haven, was now a scene of chaos and dread. The discovery was not just a disruption, it was a violent intrusion into the heart of nature's peace. Deep in the unforgiving wilderness, a body had been found. The search team, initially out for a routine patrol, stumbled upon the grim scene. The dense trees and thick underbrush had concealed the horror for who knows how long. The remoteness of the location only added to the chilling nature of the discovery, making it clear that this was no ordinary crime. The victim, whose identity remains a crucial piece of the puzzle, was found in an advanced state of decomposition, the passage of time having blurred the lines of evidence. Forensic teams worked meticulously, sifting through the decayed remains for any clues that could point to the victim's identity or the circumstances of their death. The advanced state of decomposition suggested that the body had been there for quite some time, making the task of piecing together the events even more daunting. The details, stark and brutal, painted a picture of a life taken with chilling violence. Bloodstains and evidence markers told a story of a struggle, a fight for life that ended in tragedy. Investigators combed the scene, looking for any signs that could lead them to the perpetrator. The brutality of the crime was evident, leaving no doubt that this was a deliberate and heinous act. The tranquility of the wilderness was forever tainted, the scene a macabre tableau that spoke of a darkness few dared to imagine. The forest, once a symbol of life and renewal, now stood as a grim reminder of the fragility of peace. The eerie atmosphere, combined with the somber presence of police tape and investigators, cast a long shadow over the area. It was a place that would never be the same, haunted by the memory of the gruesome discovery. The discovery of the body ignited a storm of activity. Police descended upon the scene, their presence a stark contrast to the stillness of the woods. Every fallen leaf, every broken twig became a potential clue, a whisper in the darkness that might lead to the truth. But the forest, for all its whispers, seemed determined to guard its secrets. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, yet the investigation seemed to be caught in a relentless cycle of dead ends. The evidence, fragmented and incomplete, offered more questions than answers. Who was this victim, and what had brought them to this tragic end? The lack of answers only deepened the mystery, the silence amplifying the echoes of the unsolved. As the investigation continued, a pall of unease settled over the once peaceful community. The murder had ripped through the fabric of their lives, leaving behind a trail of fear and suspicion. Neighbors looked at each other with newfound uncertainty, the shared sense of peace replaced by a chilling question. Could the killer be among them? The unsolved murder became a shared burden, a constant reminder of the fragility of life and the darkness that could penetrate even the most idyllic settings. The community, once a sanctuary, now felt like a stage for an unsolved mystery, its inhabitants both audience and potential suspects. Section 5. Ghosts of Possibilities, Exploring the Theories. In the absence of concrete answers, theories began to blossom, each one a tendril reaching out into the darkness, trying to grasp at an explanation. Was the victim a stranger, lost and unfortunate, or someone known to the killer? Their fate a consequence of a more personal vendetta? Some whispered of a shadowy figure seen lurking in the woods, a phantom of guilt that vanished as quickly as it appeared. Others clung to rumors of a local legend, a tale of vengeance and despair that seemed to mirror the chilling reality of the crime. Each theory, though unsubstantiated, added another layer to the complex tapestry of the unsolved. Section 6. The trail runs cold years of dead ends. Years drifted by like fallen leaves on a restless wind, each one carrying with it the hope of a breakthrough, a flicker of light in the darkness. The seasons changed, painting the landscape with hues of hope and despair, but the case remained as elusive as ever. Each new lead, each new piece of evidence, seemed to dissolve into the ether, leaving the investigators grasping at shadows. Yet the case remained stubbornly unresolved, the trail growing colder with each passing season. Winter's chill mirrored the coldness of the trail, as detectives trudged through snow and ice, their breath visible in the frigid air, their determination unwavering despite the mounting odds. The investigators, though relentless in their pursuit of justice, were forced to confront the frustrating reality of a case that refused to yield its secrets. They pored over old files, re-interviewed witnesses, and revisited crime scenes, hoping for a missed clue or a forgotten detail. The frustration was palpable, a heavy weight that bore down on their shoulders. The passage of time, while a thief of memories and a duller of evidence, also served as a constant reminder of the unresolved. The ticking clock was a cruel reminder of the years slipping away, the faces in the photographs growing more distant, the case files gathering dust. Yet time also brought with it a renewed sense of urgency, a reminder that justice delayed was justice denied. The unanswered questions lingered, a constant ache in the hearts of those who sought justice for the victim, and an enduring mystery that continued to captivate a nation. The memorials, with their flowers and candles, stood as silent testaments to lives interrupted, to stories left unfinished. The Canadian flag, waving resolutely in the wind, symbolized the nation's collective hope and determination to see justice served, no matter how long it took. Section 7. The lingering enigma, a cold case still burning. Despite the passage of time, the case remains a burning ember in the annals of Canadian crime. The file, though cold, is far from closed. It remains a testament to the enduring power of unanswered questions, a stark reminder that some mysteries refuse to be buried by time or forgotten amidst the relentless march of history. The unsolved murder continues to fascinate and frustrate in equal measure. It stands as a challenge to the very notion of justice, a chilling reminder that some stories may never have a neat and tidy ending. Section 8. The unanswered questions, fueling the mystery. The questions surrounding the case remain as relevant and as haunting as ever. Who was the victim? And what circumstances led them to their tragic end in the desolate embrace of the Canadian wilderness? What secrets died with them? And what answers lie dormant, waiting to be unearthed from the cold embrace of the past? These unanswered questions fuel the mystery, turning it into a haunting refrain that echoes through the corridors of time. They serve as a constant reminder of the fragility of life, the randomness of fate, and the enduring power of the unknown. Section 9. Canada's Unsolved Puzzle. A chilling reminder. Canada's most haunting unsolved murder is more than just a case file gathering dust in a forgotten archive. It's a stark and chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most idyllic landscapes and the mysteries that can linger long after the trail has gone cold. It's a story whispered on the wind, a tale etched in the very fabric of the Canadian wilderness. And until the answers are found, the mystery will remain, a haunting enigma that continues to fascinate and terrify in equal measure.